Welcome. My name is Purnima. Poem 4, Lochinvar, 10th Standard, Part 1. It is as per 2024-2025 Karnataka State Board Syllabus, English First Language, Part 1. This poem is written by Sir Walter Scott. Lochinvar was a brave knight, he was a brave soldier, and he was fallen in love with Ellen, who was a bride in this love story. Her marriage is going to happen with the another groom that was chosen by her father. Luchinwa asked the permission of her father to give her hand to him, but her father denied. He tried many times. But even though on the day of marriage he came, entered bravely into the marriage party and escaped with the Ellen. Free reading activity. Love and courage together. Do you agree? Discuss in pairs. It is possible the person to be so soft and committed in it for his love, and at the same time he is a and brave and hard soldier. Love and courage are deeply interconnected, as true love often requires acts of bravery. To love genuinely means to be vulnerable, and an act that demands immense courage due to a potential risk of rejection or hurt. To be in love also, you need a bravery. Standing up for and protecting loved ones also calls for bravery, especially in the face of adversity or danger. Love can inspire individuals to overcome their fears and undertake courageous actions such as making significant life changes or defying societal expectations. Additionally, enduring hardships and navigating the challenges within relationships require both love and courage. Expressing true feelings and being honest but emotions is another facet where courage plays a crucial role as it involves risking vulnerability. This love and courage together create a powerful dynamic that enriches human connections and personal growth. O Young Lochinwa. O Young Lochinwa is come out of the West. Lochinwa is the brave warrior at that time. He came from the West. See, this story is between the river is flowing, and one side from the west side is the Scotland, and this east side was the England. Though all the white border, his state was the best. He used to cross the border to come here and save his good God's word. He given a word to his love, that is Alan. So he came here by crossing the border. He weapons had none. That means he had no weapons in his hand when he came. He came alone. He was brave enough to come there. He rode all the unarmed. He don't have any military behind him. And he rode all alone. He came alone there, just riding on the horse. So faithful in love and so dauntless in all. Same the two characteristics of the Lochinvar. There never was a knight like the young Lochinvar. At that time, he was very famous for his bravery and was very handsome and young. The soldiers who are saving from the Scotland country, they were called at that time who are brave knight. They are called. That means a brave soldier. Knight means. He said not for break. He didn't take any break in between. Continuously he's coming, and he stopped not for stone. He didn't stop for any obstacles. He was coming very fast. He swam the SK river. In between the river came between the two kingdoms, so he swam in the river. SK river it was. Wherefore there was none, but ere he alighted at the nearby gate. When he is nearby gate, the bride had consented. The gallant came late. The marriage is coming to the end point now, but he came a little bit late to the marriage hall. For laggard in love and the dastard in war. The two characters of Lochinmo is he is dedicated to his love and he is dedicated soldier as well as both the characters, amazing characters the Lochinmo having here was to wed the fair Ellen of the brave Lochinmo. He should marry the Ellen because he asked her hand to her father many times, but he failed because Her father denied him giving her hand to him. So her father arranged the Ellen's marriage with the another groom who was covered in this love story. He was not brave. So boldly he entered the Netherby hall among the bridesmen and the kinsmen and the brothers and all the king's relatives who are brave prince and princesses were there. In between, he proudly and boldly he came and stood there. Then spoke the bride's father. Then he started speaking to bride's father. His hand on his sword. Who is keeping hand on his sword is her father, Ellen's father. For the poor craven bridegroom said never a word. The craven is the name of the groom who is to be marrying to Ellen here, set by the Ellen's father. He was a coward. He didn't say anything. He was standing still. Oh, come in peace here. Here, her father is speaking here. You came here for war or you came here for peace? He's asking the lochinvar. Oh, come in peace here. A means you here. Okay, it is old English. Oh, come in war or to dance at our bridal. Do you want to dance in our marriage? Why you came here? He's asking. Eng Lord Lochinvar, he's asking. I long would your daughter. Now the Lochinwa is speaking. Long back I could have married her, but you denied. My suit you denied. Love swells like the soul wave. As the time passes, I forgot her love, but ebbs like it's died. And now I'm come with this lost love of mine. I lost her love, and I lost my hope to marry her also. To lead but the one measure, drink one cup of wine. I came here to just drink one cup of wine and dance and go. I don't create any trouble here. Lochin was telling. There are maidens in this Scotland, more lovely by far, that would gladly be bride to the young Lochinwa. All the way came from Scotland. He is telling in Scotland many young maidens are there who love to marry me. He is telling. The bride kissed the goblet. He wanted to drink a wine no. That's why the Ellen came up and she kissed the goblet, a cup, and gave him a wine. Then I took it up. He took the wine cup from her. He quaff off the wine. He drank it all and threw the cup down. He threw down the cup. She looked down to blush and she looked up to sigh. She little smile was there on her lips, and at the same time little bit sad she was, mixed feelings because she was not willing to marry that coward Craven, the groom here set up by her father. She wanted to marry Lochinwam. With a smile on her lips and a tear in her eyes, mixed feelings were there. She's happy that he came. He took her soft hand, and her mother could bar. Now tread we measure, said Englochinma. So stately his form and so lovely her face, that never a hall such galliard did grace. The Ellen's face was beautiful and she was graceful. He wanted to marry her. While her mother did fret, her mother was stopping her to approaching the Lochinwan. But both of them were unstoppable. They hung out together. And her father did fume. He was furious. Her Ellen's father was furious here. And the bridegroom stood dangling. What the bridegroom is Raven is doing here, he was a coward. He was standing still and watching all this. His bonnet and plume. And the bride maidens whispered. Here the bridesmaids her cousins standing behind her are whispering. You are better by far. To have matched our fair cousin with the young Lochinwa. They are telling young Lochinwa is better than this coward groom set by father. They are liking the pair of Ellen and Lochinwa here. One touch on her hand and one word in her ear. He something he whispered in her ear and dancing. They together dancing reached the door. They reached the hall door and Charger stood near. His horse was there and he ride up the horse and took Ellen in the horse. So light too. The fair lady he swang. He just took her and swang her so that she was light in her. The movement of swinging her and making her to ride on the horse was so light that people are feeling she is a light like a feather of the bird. So light to saddle before her, and he sprung. She is won. He declared she is won by Lucinuano himself. We are gone. Over bank, bush, and score. They all have fleet steeds that follow, quoth young Lucinua. Here Lucinua is taking the bride Ellen and escaping on the horse now. There was mounting among the remiss of Netherby clan, Fosters, Fenwicks, and Musgraves. These are all the rich families at that time attended the wedding, and so many brave princes and soldiers were there. They are following the Lochinwa. They rode and they ran. They followed fast, and there was a racing and chasing on the Conneby Lee. There was a racing and chasing, but they couldn't catch them. But the lost bride of another pioneer did they see? They can't see them. They fast. They horse riding was very fast. By Lochinwa is very skilled in that, and they passed the Conneby. So daring in love and so dauntless in war. Same again, the Lochin was characteristic is described here. He was daring in love and dauntless in war. Have you ever heard of gallant like Ang Lochinwa? Have you ever heard the gallant like a Ang Lochinwa? The poet is asking you. Please like, share, subscribe, and save the playlist. And please comment to support me and save the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.